What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we are talking about the speculation that Washington may trade for Jimmy Garoppolo from San Francisco, and how one executive thinks he's not worth the pick number 11, but Washington could justify it in some way. Let's see what he has to say here. According to Ben Standig from ESPN, he says the executive doesn't think Jimmy Garoppolo is worth the 11th selection or any first-round choice based on skill set and injury history, yet he argued the Commanders could justify sending the pick to San Francisco should they concede none of the incoming rookie passers are worthy of that selection. For a team that needs to win now, the veteran here trumps the unproven rookies. Now, this is the absolute worst case scenario for the Washington Commanders. There is not another single avenue they can take that would be worse than Jimmy G coming to Washington. And I am not being hyperbolic. I'm not exaggerating. I am not joking. This is serious. This would be the absolute worst case scenario. And most of you don't want Jimmy G, okay? Most of you don't want. So I'm preaching to the choir. But just in case you think, "Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that ridiculous." Just relax, Tim. It's not, you're being ridiculous. No, let's take a look here. Jimmy G, he had a 68% completion percentage, not too bad. Only 3,800 yards in 15 games. He threw 20 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Okay? Take a look here. Even if we just stayed with Heineke in this offense, and it was basically his first year because we brought him in the last few games last season. 65% completion percentage, so a little bit less. 3,400 yards, 20 touchdowns, the same amount, and 15 interceptions. Now, you also have to factor in a little bit of the rushing attempts. We know that Heineke's mobility makes him a little bit more interesting as far as a player. He did have 313 yards. If we go back to Jimmy G, he had 51 yards. So 250 more yards. So you add those together, and they get a little bit closer to the total yardage. But you also have to look at it like this. So technically speaking, Jimmy G is a little bit better than Heineke. But Jimmy G is in the 5th year of the same offense. Taylor Heinicke is basically a rookie. You got to expect he's going to get a little bit better as he continues to learn how to read defenses, as he continues to learn the offense, as he continues to get better at checks and reads and making sure when you see Terry McLaurin wide open or one-on-one, hey, maybe I should go that direction. Jimmy G is in the 5th year of the Kyle Shanahan offense with Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Elijah Mitchell, who absolutely killed it this year, a phenomenal run scheme in the Shanahan offense, a great offensive line. There's literally zero excuses for Jimmy G. There's none. And we're trading a first-round pick to basically get the same stats of a dude that's been in the league now 8 seasons. There's no more up for Jimmy G. We know Jimmy G. He won 2 playoff games without throwing a touchdown. He had 0 touchdowns and 2 picks and 2 wins of the playoffs this year. People have said it before. This is a fireable offense for Ron Rivera. Fireable. Okay? And then on top of all that, we're losing a first-round pick. We're barely upgrading a quarterback, even if you want to call it an upgrade once he gets in a new offense. And on top of all that, if we look at the contract, he's a $27 million contract cap hit. $27 million for Jimmy G. This is what they are speculating. This is not even, give me Mitch Trubisky in free agency. Give me Marcus Mariota in free agency. Give me whoever you want. Keep Taylor Heinicke. Go back and go get Dwayne Haskins. This is worst case scenario because on top of It gets worse. He's only on a 1-year deal. So you're trading a first-round pick for a 1-year contract, a 1-year rental of Jimmy G. If you want to tank, you don't need to trade this year's first-round pick. You could just stay with Taylor Heinicke, stay with Kyle Allen. Bring in Fitzpatrick again. This is ridiculous. I wouldn't trade a 7th-round pick for this contract. You do not trade Jimmy G to this team at all. And San Francisco, if they trade Jimmy G, good for them. Talk about a heist. Like, literally, they could cut him and save $25.5 million. So he's going to be cut this year. He is going to be cut. But yet a team may send a first-rounder? That's insanity. That is moronic. All right? So, yeah, this would be the absolute worst-case scenario, trading for a guy like Jimmy G. I couldn't even imagine if Ron Rivera, Martin Mayhew, and Marty Herney pulled this off. I would be flabbergasted. I wouldn't get over it. It'd be. All right, you guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk some football. Last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and until next time. See ya!